Hello, this is the Cajun Gaming Guild, and this is Little Giant coming to you. And today I am making a small video. Well, I say small, it should be relatively short, on 7 Days to Die, the Forsaken Trail mod. And in this video, it is my goal to show you guys how to find your first trader quickly, like within the first day, hopefully by midday on the first day. But in order to do that, first off, you have to know a few things because one of the challenges in order to unlock the trader is going to be to build a bone knife, a primitive axe, and a primitive pickaxe. And in order to have all three of those, you have to have a point in hunting, you have to have a point in wood cutting, and you have to have a point in mining. All right. So, whatever you choose as your character background is going to make a huge difference here. All right. So, some of them, like I usually pick Ranger, and that's what I am going to pick today. You'll see it has hunting, so I don't have to waste a point in that, but I will have to waste a point in wood cutting. I will have to waste a point in mining. All right. So it depends on what you pick. You're probably going to end up with one out of the three, meaning you're going to need 2 points, one for each of the other two, in order to complete that challenge. I do not believe that there is one that ends up giving you two of those, but we're just going to go through them right quick. I don't think so. Nope. The most I see is just one of them. But we're going to keep looking. Oh, no, that one there has two. So hunting and mining, if you want to be geologist, then you would only have to waste 1 point in wood cutting. All right. And again, you can look through them and you pick whatever you want. All right. Myself personally, I'm a huge dagger guy. Love them. So I always take hunting no matter what. And cooking is important to me, so I always like to have a little bit of that involved, okay? And I don't think the geologist, let me look quickly though, I never looked at the other ones. Adventuring, hardiness, and immunity, I mean, they're not going to hurt my feelings any, but I still need that cooking as well. Just that allows you to also, that's one of the first challenges. You need to make a corn on the cob. Now, I'm not saying you can't make it without it. I don't know, to be honest, because I always play Ranger. So I couldn't tell you if you need to have that unlocked. If you do, you will need a point in cooking again. So you will need to figure all that out as you go. But I play the Ranger, and using the Ranger, this is going to work for me. I also like to have 15 in brawn. You may not. That is totally up to you. The reason I do that is because you need brawn for certain armor types. Okay, the heavier the armor type, the more brawn requirements you need, and I believe 15 is the most you're going to need. So I just start the game off with max brawn, and that helps you to be able to wear any type of armor you want right away. Then I put 13 in my intuition because that affects my daggers, and then 1 point in each of these, and away we go. And we're going to see how quickly you can do this. The key to this, make doing all these challenges as quickly as possible, is knowing what you actually need to collect and just walking. All right, collecting everything you see for your challenges. All right. Because if you just do one thing at a time and not pick up the rocks as you see them, you're never going to get your stuff done. All right, I'm just going to arrange my stuff how I would like to have them, and we are going to get on our way. Arrows, arrows here, and I do want to arm myself with a bow because at some point you need to kill an animal and harvest it. That's one of your challenges, right? If you don't have your bow equipped, it might get away on you. So right off the bat, I know I need honey. Okay, you start off, as a cook, you're going to start off with some random grub, and usually you start off with 2 honey. So right away I have my honey finished. These random plants that have colors on them, they have a chance to drop herbs. You need 3 of them. Again, if you don't know what your challenges are, you're not going to know what you need to collect. So I am going to explain those as we go. We need 3 of those herbs. Cotton, as far as I can tell, is absolutely useless. There's nothing you can do with it that is worth it. All right, you can make thread at night, like cloth, but that's not what you need. You need cloth scraps, a ton of it at the start of the game. So cotton, I don't even collect. I just completely ignore it. It's just an extra wasted space this early in the game. So you want to make sure you get your 3 herbs as quickly as you can, your 3 honeys. I'm always going to collect honey no matter what, because honey is useful. It's useful for curing poison, food poisoning, etc., dysentery. So you do want to have some of that spare on you. And again, until I have my 3 herbs, I'm not going to stop collecting. So I found everything I need in the first challenge. Now I'm looking for cloth scraps. But as I walk around, I'm also going to pick up for the other challenges, which I know rocks are coming up. You're going to need 10 basalt. You're going to need 10 flint. You're going to need 10 granite, all right? So I might as well pick those up. I need corn. This is a dead corn, I believe. It looks dead, so I'm not even going to bother wasting my time on that. So the faster you can collect your stuff, the better. You need 5 good eggs. That's a good egg. Sometimes you get rotten eggs. So again, you want to do things as soon as you can. And I don't stop with just the 10 basalt rocks, because you are going to need an extra, I believe, 15 to make your fire pit. And you're also going to need 15 charcoal. So as you're out and about, you see campfires, and you see charred rock and charred wood and etc., etc., etc. lying around. Pick it up, because you're going to need it. All right? More cotton, flint. So we do need cloth. That is the biggest thing that I'm hunting right now. You're also going to need, for your 2 points that you need to train, you're going to need to kill zombies. So I believe one of the quests is to kill 10 zombies. So I'm going to go over here near these POIs. I was hoping to find a town. I have not found one yet. There might be one over there. And you're going to need to go near a POI and hunt down at least 10 zombies. Okay? So I will do that right now. As I look around, I'm not going to just focus on the zombies, but if I see them, I'm going to kill them. This probably has at least 1 bird in it, this one, so I just do have to be aware of that. Cloth right here. Good. No birds? I'm surprised. Completely surprised. Now there's going to be landmines. I can see them. They're all over the place here. It is an army one. So just be aware. You don't. If you let them walk on a landmine, you're not going to get the experience for killing them. But there's landmines all over. I can see them in the grass. This mod already has a crap ton of landmines in it. So this charred wood, this is going to give you your charcoal. And you need 8 to make your first fire pit. Cloth piles, charred wood. And I gotta be careful for those landmines. Again, I want those zombies dead, but I want to be able to kill them, not have them walk on the landmines. So I'll use the front bridge. Might be a dog here too. I'll let the dog walk on it for sure. Come on up here. Big Bertha. Yeah, there they are everywhere, those landmines. Gotcha. Okay, you having a hard go here? She is having a hard go. So one thing, when you kill zombies in this game, I don't know if you guys knew this, but when you kill them, when they despawn, they're going to respawn. There's a good chance, not every time, but there's a chance they're going to respawn a pile of clothes, a pile of cloth, a corpse, rubble, or not rubble, but garbage, different things that they will spawn right where they were at, and then you can go ahead and loot that stuff as extra stuff as well. I'm just going to get rid of this rubble pile right here, because it's kind of a pain in the butt to walk on it. I'm going to kill this. bit of a pain in the ass. She ain't coming out of the ditch. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, keep on coming. There's a few up there that are going to be down. You do need a place to start off with that has water in it as well, so this POI should work out for that. I'm pretty much going to clear it, so I'm just going to take a quick run. Make sure all of them are aggroed. That way there I don't have to clean it out later. It'll already be done. What is that? Oh, there's some cloth down there where she died. Perfect. Okay, there's a copper there. He might spit. They don't necessarily all spit, but he may. Didn't make it. That one did. There's another copper. Army guy. So we'll let the army guy walk on one of these bombs. I don't mind killing him off. Because the armor sucks. That might not have killed him. Yeah, it did. Hey, big guy. Got you. If they don't spit, I don't mind. One shotter. More coppers down there. Oh yeah. So you seen how far my arrow went? If you run out of stamina, your arrows basically do not move. Gotcha. There. 3/4 of my level done. Doesn't take long. Those guys up there are having a hard go. At least I know they don't hit hard. If it takes them that long to break through, they don't hit very hard. Okay, so we got more army guy coming. I want him to walk on a landmine as well. No messing around. Kill them off. Yep. See you later, buddy. Clear out this stuff. Alright, that takes care of the zombie challenge. Yeah, come this way, boys. Come this way. Yep, this way. Oh, you missed it. Gotcha. Watch where I'm walking. End up walking on a mine. Alright. Cloth. I know there's another mine here somewhere, I thought, but did they walk on it? I don't know. Weird. I definitely do not need to kill all these now, so we're just gonna let them come over here and take care of some of these mines for me. I almost walked on that one. Right. Alright. We're pretty good. We're looking pretty good. Just gonna finish off these few zombies that are kind of being a pain in my butt. There's that other one. Oh. Gotcha. Alright, we need one more cloth scrap. Guaranteed there's one here on the ground somewhere that I just missed. Clear out all these corpses. Another corpse spawn there. I was hoping that more cloth would have dropped from those guys. There's a pile of clothes there. I don't think there's a mine right here. Oh, there's one right there, but... And there's some cloth right next to it. Perfect. Duct tape. Love it. Okay. Done. Now again, we need rocks. We're just going to walk through here. We still need to clear this out, no matter what. Oh, I don't like that. So that spit does a crap ton of damage, just so you know. And the bandage is only going to help mitigate the damage, but it's not actually going to stop it from hurting you. So getting hit with spit is super bad in this game. You want to make sure you don't let it happen if you possibly can. That was just my fault. Wasn't paying attention. I'm going to come out here. I'm just letting those guys walk out of town. Bags are good. You can find books in these all the time. And I still need to find some empty jars, some dirty jars, that sort of thing. And eggs. So I'm just going to let those zombies walk out of there, and then I'll go back in and piss them off a little more, etc. I'll go back and forth. But I need to collect the rocks anyway, and that's only going to be found out here. Or you have a better chance of finding that stuff out here. Doesn't take long, as you can see up top right there. Finding this stuff pretty darn quickly. Had I not just focused a lot of time on that POI, I probably would have already had this part done a long time ago. We need extra basalt, don't forget, for the campfire. And while I'm sitting here, I'm going to show you. So you do need 1 point in woodcutting to make the axe. You need 1 point in mining to make the pickaxe. You can go ahead and do that. Axe. I need the primitive knife. That's part of the quest. And I need the primitive pickaxe. Now, in order to finish this, though, you're going to need the extra cloth. So you do need to find extra cloth to finish that part of it. And because I used the stones, you'll notice that now I need to pick up extra stones because I started the quest. So don't make that mistake when you do your playthrough. Just finish off your challenge of the stones before you actually make it. So this is the spitter. Make sure he missed me with the spit. I don't mind getting hit by his hands, but the spit is a no-no. I'm just going to heal myself another round here. Alright. Now, we're going to go in here, piss these things off again. Good. Come on, guy. Okay. It's pretty good. It surprised me how long this took. I figured it was going to be way harder. Oh! That guy surprised me. Obviously, the more you can kill of these without using your landmines, the better off you're going to get for experience and things. Come on. Wow! I was going to say, what? You serious? You dead? You are, and so isn't the big one. This way, buddy. Just a little closer. Boom. I heard they fixed the ragdoll effect in 1.3. You don't see the zombie rockets nearly as much. Oh, you got around that, did you? Alright, well, I guess what? I have another one over here you can test out for me. Just trying to get rid of these. Well, he is just avoiding that thing. He's a smart zombie, this one. So we'll just kill him. Crawler. I don't like crawlers, can you tell? Because they have such a long reach, and I have a hard time judging. Got him. Good. More crawlers. Him. Okay, just gonna chill. Okay, Hey, Lily. Bye, Lily. Okay. Did I clear this finally? I think I may have. Again, we need water. A water source. This is a nice little spot right here. Oh, there's water. Good. What kind of water? Dirty. Exactly what I need. So now we're going to go out there, grab the rest of the rocks. We needed a can. We just found that. That's great news. So we are going to go out here, just finish collecting the rocks that we need and anything else that we think we might need in order to finish off this part of it, and then we'll go right to the end stages here in a moment. It's looking like by noon I'm going to be good. Like, I don't think I'm going to need to by noon I should know where the trader is, I guess is what I'm saying. Okay? So this here, we need some goldenrod, we need some wild berries, and we need corn. So that also has to be done now while we're out and about. Corn here. Corn there. I was gonna say, it sounds like something's underground there. It is too, right here. Funny. Goldenrod. Corn. Berries are a little bit harder to find. Once you actually get to that quest, it'll show you where they're at, and it's going to be way easier for you to do it that way. But if you do see them, you can see them if you're looking for them. It's just they're hard to see. That's all. Alright, keep on working. Need some corn. There's lots of corn, but it's not good corn. It's the rotten corn. We need 5 eggs. That was my 5th egg, so that's great news. We have to hunt an animal. Preferably this guy here, this chicken, because we don't want the chicken to die to the zombie though. We need to kill the chicken. So we'll look for him and pop him in the head if we can. Where you at, chicken? You still around? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Perfect. Oh, there's 2. I shot that because I knew I was out of stamina. I'm just gonna walk and get close to this chicken over here so we can... Got him. Then you gotta actually loot him by chopping them up into chicken strips. There we go, that one's done. Easy. We still need corn. We still need golden flour, or goldenrod. That's done. Now we need the berries and the corn. Again, like I say, you can't really see the berries unless you know what you're looking for. So it's easier just to wait till this quest is done, or is up in your bar. I'm still going to collect goldenrod because it's pretty rare to find, or it's not pretty rare. It's pretty handy to have, I should say. Okay, so that's flying along pretty good. Still need a couple corns. We'll find those out and about, I'm pretty relatively sure. I don't want to walk too far away from that POI because there's probably some of me just on the opposite side of it. Corn. Berries are done. Corn is getting there. Gotcha. Ooh, a bag. Again, I love searching bags. You never know what you're going to find in them. Sledgehammers are amazing, just to let you know. So now I can get the pickaxe. Oh no, I still need cloth scraps. I didn't find the cloth scraps yet, but we'll get them. Not worried about that. Cloth is everywhere in this game. You're going to have so much of it, it's crazy. So don't be afraid if you get a little low on that. The things that are going to be important are bolts, nails, sawed wood, duct tape. I mean, I can't even stress how much duct tape you're going to need. You're going to need it. A lot of it. So if you can find that at the trader and you have some spare cash, it's never going to hurt to buy some. Alright, that POI that I'm going to use is right there, so we're just going to continue. That looks like it could be a little town right over there, which is good news because you got to have somewhere to go loot, and if the town is too far, it sucks. And if the town is too far away from the trader, it sucks, just so you know. Okay, so now it's saying we need the knife, which is going to take a few more seconds to finish. And we need the axe, pickaxe, which means I need cloth. So we're going to look for some of that. Meaning we're better off to find the cloth here. You have a higher level chance of finding it here. There's a pig there. Let's see here. What do I need left? Make a campfire. And the rest of it's all done inside. So we're just going to head in. If I see any piles of cloth out here, though, I do want to grab it. Like I said, there's probably going to be piles of cloth in here. I just got to look for it. And try and avoid getting blown up, preferably. Is that cloth there? I don't know. It could be. Looks like just garbage. Paper. Plastic. Oh, is that cloth? Nope. I'm not too worried. We should be able to find some somewheres in this little POI. Only need 2 pieces. So we're going to loot a little bit of the stuff. Looking for some, see what we can find. Again, this is not helping me in my quest progression for speed-wise and all that, but it isn't going to hurt me either. So, especially if I decide to play this playthrough, because I like to have a playthrough designed where I know I'm going to do okay with the minimal amount of things. So I believe if I was to destroy these mattresses, it should give me cloth. Sounds like I'm destroying metal. Oh, there's 1 cloth. There's 2. Might as well finish it off. The final hit always gives you more. Okay, so that's going to finish that off. I'll get my pickaxe going. And then I need to get my fireplace. Which is not... Oh, yes, it is. Campfire. So I am missing a couple basalts. That's it. Shouldn't take long. We're going to walk out the back side of this. Watch out for bombs. Again. That might have a dog over there. Just so you know. Again, just looking for mines. There's some there. They're not invisible, at least. They're not the little ones. Maybe there's a piece of armor here. Granite. Nope. I need... Look at that pile of cloth. Still need 2 pieces of basalt. Shouldn't be too difficult to find. Basalt looks rounder than average. Keep looking. We'll get it. Right here. Nope, that's flint. That also looks rounder than average. It's just darker basalt. That's flint again. There, that looks like basalt. And 1 more of those. Another zombie. Leave me alone. I'm looking for some rocks. Granite. Come on, just 1 more. It's all I need. Right there. Get that going. And we're going to head back in because we have to put that fireplace down. And get some stuff made. Shouldn't take too much longer. It's probably another 2 minutes of my time. But that should put us over midnight. Or over noon. I'm out of stamina here for whatever reason. Come on. What are you doing? Okay, go away. Thank you. Coming in here trying to destroy my books like that. Alright, so pickaxe, dagger, and And we need to put the campfire down, so that's what we're waiting for. So and you have to have your menu open for it to be crafting. If you don't have your menu open, it ain't crafting. Now, once I put my fire pit down, though, and I have stuff crafting in the fire pit, then I can walk away and do other things. So it says to place the fire pit down, hold it first, then place it down. We're going to put that right here. Then it says gather an empty can. I have a dirty can, which is exactly what you want, really. So all I'm going to do is hold E button to interact with this. And you can fill a held empty container. If you're using a sink, sometimes you can just press E and it will automatically fill it. So what that gives me is a can of water growth. Alright. Now, if you go to your fire pit, you can make but you need to put some firewood in there. It doesn't work without firewood. We're just going to use these for now. Now you can make an empty can. It takes 19 seconds. So while that's being made, we'll loot up this bookshelf here. A few things. We need blueprints for sure. Just going to loot a few things. I hear something. It's still that guy next door trying to get out. Oh, it's a couple magazines. These are handy. A foot locker. Oh, nice. Some herbs in there. This should be done. We're going to take it. We're going to grab this can. Now it's telling us that we need to make, and actually it's not telling us to make anything. We're going to track this one to make some water that's clean. So in order to do that, you got to have your, now this can is no longer dirty, it's empty. So now when you click on the fire pit with dirty water, it's going to allow you to make clean water. So that's what you're going to do, and that also takes 19 seconds. Okay? Last but not least, we are going to open up one of our cans of water and we're going to drink it because we need to. The reason I'm doing that is this is going to create us another empty can. Okay? So, now I have another empty can. And our last quest here is to make corn on the cob. So we need to make that right now. That takes 1.5 minutes to do. And while that's being done, I'm going to eat one of my military rations. One thing about my playthroughs, I do not ever focus on food for the first day or two. Because you have enough rations and clean water to last you a long time. And I say clean water, I'm talking about sealed clean water. If you think that this can of clean water that I just picked up, or I didn't even pick it up, it's still here. This can of clean water here, if you read it, it says it's somewhat safe to drink. I've gotten food poisoning and dysentery from eating that stuff so much that I don't even bother doing it anymore. Unless I find safe water, or I find water or food in a vending machine, I don't even bother eating it. Alright? Because it's not worth the hassle of trying to get rid of that food poisoning and stuff. That stuff takes forever to get rid of if you don't have the right stuff. And I don't know. I just feel like you're better off to just avoid it altogether. So I focus on finding a few vending machines in a towny area, and there's quite a few of them. You just got to look around a little bit, and if you can find one, you can find food relatively at a decent price there. And you don't need a killer amount. These rations, any kind of time you get drops from the airdrops, you're going to find military rations in them more often than not. So make sure you keep them. And that's your food. You shouldn't have to worry about food ever. And then you're going to find sealed cans. You're going to find stuff, right? It's just a matter of looking around. If you're inactive and sitting in your base all day, yeah, you're going to starve. But if you're out there looting and going around and doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to find stuff. There's stuff everywhere out there, man. You'll never starve. Let's just say that much. Okay, that guy sounds like he finally got out. My goodness, it took him long enough. Oh, no, he didn't. He's still huffing and puffing over there. Alright, how close are we to being done? We are. Let's hit the Y button, and as you can see, they're all green. So we're just going to finish them off. And now it's saying to finish off, we have to put the bedroll down on the ground, so we will do that. You start the game off with one. We're going to put it down wherever, because I'm not going to leave it there. And now we can open up this, finish this off. This is going to unlock, find the trader and earn me 2 skill points by finishing that. Now, look around. No trader. Look on your map. No trader. Okay, this is how the game will work. Unless the trader is within 500 meters of where you're standing, you will not see it. But if you look top right, it says explore to find the quest location! Exclamation point. All right. Well, I'm going to pick up my bedroll because I'm bringing it with me. Okay. This is not going to be my base by any stretch. I just wanted to use it to start off, just to get all my initial challenges down. I want to make my first base near a trader if I possibly can. So that depends on where the trader is located. If it's in the middle of nowhere with nothing around it though, probably not happening. I like to have my trader within 1 kilometer of where my base is. If I cannot have that, then I will restart a new map. Alright, again, totally up to you. Do you plan on doing challenges? Do you plan, like, you know what I mean? It depends on what you plan on doing. So to find this, all you got to do is walk around. Just go out here, look around, maybe pick up a few things. And eventually, within a couple minutes, you're going to see up top right, it's going to actually find the location for me. And it'll show me on my compass where to go. How far he is, her is, whatever. The traders are completely random as well. You can find any of them. I found 4 out of the 5 so far in different places. Jen was the last one I found. So, yeah, the only one I have not found is wrecked. And I'm not upset about that. That chump. Alright, so we're just going to keep looking around. I want to see where I'm heading here. I almost want to go look up here and see if there's a town up here. It almost looks like there could be. Just got to watch out for mines. Pig. Don't. Oh, okay. So you'll see right dead ahead of me on my compass and on in my game, you can see 1.1 kilometer. Up in the top right, it says locate 1.1 kilometer. So now I can see that it's there. So now I'm going to make my way there. It's only 12:48 in the day. I have tons of time. I'm hoping it looks like a little town right there. That's great news. Which could put me within my kilometer range of the trader, which is exactly what I'm looking for. But it also looks like straight in front of me there might be a little town. And if there is, it's going to be even closer. And that is the best news. This might be a great map for a playthrough. So, and if it is, I'm going to do it. Because I've been looking for one. I already have a playthrough, if you guys have watched, right up to day 10. Because I had not seen a Horde Night yet. I wanted to see how it was on this mod. It wasn't too horrible, like not impossible, but I was completely unprepared for it on purpose. I wanted to focus on the other aspects of the game, just so you guys could see them. I did not focus on my base nearly enough. But if I do a new playthrough from scratch, I could use this one. I've basically already done the first part of it super fast. Normally, when I first started playing this mod, I couldn't get to the trader on the first day because I just didn't know what I was doing enough. I didn't know how to do it. I couldn't figure out why he wasn't popping up on my map. Alright? But after I figured it out, I was like, okay, so all you gotta do is go walk around a little bit. Like, it wasn't difficult. I just didn't read the instructions enough. So, it was my fault. But now that I know how easy it is to get this far so quickly, yeah, this might be a playthrough. We're going to see. But before I do have to clear out a POI and claim it as my base. I'm not going to use that little army base. I probably could have looted that a little bit before I left it. But I didn't. Not a big deal. It's just because I really want to focus on finding my starter base. Because I want to be up there and doing certain things in the dark. Alright? You're going to want to, at nighttime, even if you have a headlamp mod, 2 hours before dark and 2 hours after morning in the morning, it's hard to see. It's misty. It's really, 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 really difficult to see. So you may want to just stay put where you're at. That over there looks like a town, but I do not think this does. You might want to just stay put, sorry. Lost my train of thought. You might want to stay put in the dark and just work on your research. Work on your base. So during the day, look for your parts that you're going to need. Look for the things that you want to craft. And then during the night, do that stuff. so that you're not just sitting around waiting for morning to happen. All right, because it is very hard to see at night. Another thing that I've noticed, since we're just chatting here, is it doesn't matter what you set your zombie speeds at, that I've seen. So if you set everything to walk, let's say, it ain't gonna matter, not even a little bit. The zombies are all completely 100% randomly programmed as they spawn in the world. If they're meant to be fast, they're going to be fast. If they're meant to walk, they're going to walk. Nighttime, daytime, doesn't matter. Alright? Horde night, it makes no difference. If the zombies are spawned in to walk, they're going to walk. If they're spawned in to be feral and radiated and running 100 miles an hour, they're going to do that. Alright? Just so you know. So be prepared at all times for everything. Spit vulture, I think that is. Those are big. Alright, so I'm not really seeing a town, but it looked like there might have been one back there, and I'm hoping there is. The one good thing about this is we're in a nice area. You can see really far. I love this. It's not all mountainy. So that's good news. So I do like this place. But before I started a playthrough here, I would have to make sure there is a town within a kilometer of this base. Preferably closer if I could, but again, beggars can't be choosers, right? So I'll go here. We're going to take a quick look at this. And then we're going to see what's in the area. One thing I like to as well for a playthrough. If I can get it all, I'm going to take it all. But it's rare that you do. That looks like a town over there, actually. The 3 vending machines in here are always random.
We have get some extra oomph.
Awesome.
Great job. I've got more jobs ready for you.
Okay. I hear something coming. This place is not invincible. Okay. They can break through, and that has happened to me. And they went in and they busted all the work tables and stuff that are in here. The work tables are not... Oh, that guy's still alive. I thought he was dead. Interesting. He's dead now, though. Anyway, yeah, zombie busted through the walls. He was a very difficult zombie. And so these are all destroyed. But you do have a chance. I have played a playthrough where the forge was usable. And I think you have a chance for all the other things to be usable as well. Anyhow, this thing got in here and it destroyed everything. So I was like, so you have to be careful. It's not, everything can be destroyed in here. As far as I've seen, the trader is invincible, though. He cannot die, or she, if it's Jen. But you do have to be aware that your stuff can be broken. Alright? I'm just looting up a few things here. Got some more blueprints, because those things are valuable now. And I want to go see the last important thing to see if I'm going to take this place. And it looks good. So, oh my goodness, this is the ultimate. If I can find a town really close, I'm going to do a playthrough on this map. Because these are random as well. And this is a medical vending machine, which is super important. And a construction vending machine. These are the two that I wanted the most. And they're both together. Sometimes you'll find one but not the other. Sometimes you won't find either. So I just got lucky and I got them both on the same playthrough. And then the last one, armor, which is also amazing because you can find the backpack. Boom. Just like that. So as long as I can get it by tomorrow morning, which I probably won't, but it will be back in the next couple days. I think this one's going to restock every single day. And this backpack, depending on the quality number here, so this is 43, I believe this one is going to give me between 6 and 8 slots extra. Just by equipping it on a chest piece. Alright, so very good to find this loot. Alright, and again, I'm going into night vision goggles. I'm extending this video longer than it has to be. My goal was just to show you guys how to do this quickly. It's only 2 p.m. in the afternoon. You have tons of time to go out and find a place to make your base. And I probably could have even gotten here a little bit earlier had I done things a little bit better. All right. So it's not impossible to do, guys, on day one. And yeah, so this is going to end this episode here. I thank you guys very much for watching. If you don't mind hitting the like and subscribe buttons down below, it would really help my channel grow, guys. Thank you very much.